It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a fair catch signaled for. Singletary to get the drive started. That's to about the 28.
For the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James.
Square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen forced out to his left. He's got the hook up with Diggs to be made at the Bengals 43. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant.
The pickup, and that's a first down. On play action, Allen uncorks one for Davis, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Pick over at the 20-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is the 22. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They run on first down, but it only
gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And that may carry over for you.
Mixon with a first down carry, and he can only manage to get a.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase.
Timing, if he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow and the Bengals. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take.
Partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll take this one up to about his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Trent Taylor. This is fielded at the 27. A big kick. The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive. From midfield now, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down. Really great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he'll be because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
McPherson's kick is good. Time, it's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? The field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on first down, setting up the screen for Cook. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession.
And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Oh, great grab by Chase. And now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Switch. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Touchdown! Joe Burrow with a touchdown. Final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out
In this game, the defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to get it done. To the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take possession.
Interesting, you and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that did it have that result.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Singletary. And only up 4th. The kick by Bass is good. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside. The Bengals drive about to get going. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
Their chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins
moves right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
49, guys. 11 mighty. Take that. There you go.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down.
Fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. Touchdown, Bengals. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by 17-3. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's
and I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take position.
Their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Touchdown. Action to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the Buffalo offense, ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 1.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they get him down, but not before. Throwing on first down is Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession. What really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll get this back across the midfield. Back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Buying time to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Now a throw right side taken in here. It's on the play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
And my goodness, another interception. Second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow flushed out right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this one to Boyd. Burrow going for it on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Right down their throat.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six.
Recently tell me we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass.
And when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap.
And none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This is caught. It's Boyd.
Two scores in the fourth quarter, and you're going to throw the football. Expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bengals. Pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they make.